I am SPO for Edwin Bagasina, retired. I just came out from early retirement on May 1, 2018, and I am now retired for almost 2 years and 7 months. I retired. My former position before I came out from retirement is I am the Senior Executive Police Officer of the Parañaque City Police Station. I am handling a very wide and serious task in handling personnel, particularly those has a problem with their police service, administratively and criminally. Okay, in the Philippine National Police, particularly in our level, in Parañaque Police Station, job analysis is a very broad type of kind of standardization. In every personnel, you must know the job description. One personnel has a job description. The inclusion of job description in every personnel is make a daily reporting, weekly report, monthly report, make a on-the-spot inspection in every police community precinct that you already inspected, do the check and balance in terms of the performance of the PCP commander, and you need to make a report, and you need to submit the report to the Chief of Police of Parañaque. The rank of the Chief of Police is Police Superintendent, and that is now the equivalent of Police Colonel, because the rank was already changed of Police Superintendent to Police Colonel. On the other side, on the job analysis, the job specification is very important because you need to deal with the capacity, the skills, the educational attainment of your personnel, not only on your administrative function but on the line of the officers as well, like police community precinct and staff offices. In every personnel, they must be cope up with the requirements in terms of their skills. If it is not, the NAPOLCOM that will conduct a annual inspection will file administrative charges, because if they found out that the position of every personnel does not fit in terms of their skills and education, the NAPOLCOM will file an administrative case to the chief of the office, particularly the admin office of the police station. In the Philippine, particularly on our level in the police station, in Parañaque Police Station, during my time, we have a personnel or casual personnel that is already working in our police station. This casual employee was already very well knowledgeable in their job, but they are not yet considered as a member of the Philippine National Police because their category is just only a casual employee. During the recruitment, they are already credited to have a slot in entering the police service. I just remember that in the Philippine National Police, there are two categories of an employee. One is the non-uniformed personnel, and the other one is the uniformed personnel, or PNCO, or police non-commissioned officers. Okay, those casual employee was already ahead to enter in the police service because they already served the department or the police station. And the other method of recruitment is by way of announcing using or via the social media like Facebook, YouTube, media platform like television. It was published there to announce that there is a quota or a recruitment. In terms of quota, the CAMCRAME, the Philippine National Police Headquarters or the national headquarters in Quezon City, the quota came from the DPRM. If I am not mistaken, DPRM is a Directorate for Personnel Records and Management. They are the one holding or make a study on how many police applicants must be needed on that very calendar year. Because remember that the uniform personnel are more or less 150,000 during my time, and I don't have any record for now how many numbers of the total strength of the uniform personnel. It is very basic that during the opening of application, the quota for the calendar year, it must be consonant with the existing law, the Republic Act 6975. They must be baccalaureate degree course of any course. They need to pass the examination for them to be eligible to enter in the Philippine National Police, like NAPOLCOM, licensed criminologist or the board passer, civil service eligible. That's it. We are very strict to follow the guidelines in dealing with the application process when it comes to PNP applicant. And after that screening, in terms of their eligibility, they will undergo to agility examination, physical and physiological examination, because that is very important. They must be physically fit and mentally fit in entering the police service, and they will go a rigid training after they pass the physical and psychological requirements. It was the mental and psychological requirements is done in the Philippine National Police General Hospital in CAMCRAME, Quezon City. After that, they will take oath. After they complete all the process, they will take oath. They will promise to follow the rules and regulation in connection with training, PNP training requirements. I believe that during my time, I already done training after 6 months training. And after 6 months of training, you will be sent to different assignments, different offices in the Philippine National Police. Okay, training of employees, meaning employees, they are already employee or they are so-called police non-commissioned officer or police commissioned officers. Meaning the police non-commissioned officers, they are from the lowest rank. And police commissioned officers, these are police officer that is already with the rank of police lieutenant to general, to the highest one. That kind of process, they need to undergo police seminars, schoolings, because that is very important to undergo seminars and schoolings. They will not promoted to the next higher rank if they will not comply with that requirements, because if you did not undergo schooling seminars, you cannot be promoted, because the NAPOLCOM, the promotion board of the National Police Commission, is very strict in screening all those PNCOs or police officers that are applying for the next promotion, like from PO1 to PO2, PO2 to PO3, and so on and so forth. As I said, seminars and schooling is very important for their career upliftment. Police job is a very hard task and very hard job to do. Sometimes you need to uplift the morale of your personnel or police officers. Remember that police job or law enforcement job is so dangerous, and you must know the morale of your troops, your every police personnel. You must know their behavior, and remember that uniformed personnel are always outside their office to conduct police visibility, and they are prone to encounter different kinds of untoward incidents, like robbery, domestic violence, and different kind of behavior of a civilian outside. And sometimes in exigency in the police service, they need to immediately proceed to the place where criminality was arising, and they need to cope up with the problem. If they are succeed, the administrative office is making a write-up of their accomplishment. They will be commended. Sometimes they are awarded and rewarded. That is how our police station, the Parañaque Police Station, is making reward to uplift the morale of the troops. And those rewards, commendations, awards, they are benefited with that. There is a promotion when they apply for the next higher rank. Sometimes they work hard, and the admin office do their job to return to them the favor by giving them commendations, awards, and rewards. The Philippine National Police itself, when they say termination of duty, there are many kinds. They are terminated because they committed a administrative and criminal offenses. If it is grave, they'll be dismissed from the service, and if it is not grave, they'll be suspended or reprimanded. Another term for termination is the retirement. The retirement is divided into two. One is the early retirement, the compulsory retirement. Another termination for me, based on my opinion, is when the police officer was while performing his duty, he was shot and killed during the performance of his duty. That is the other one. That's it.
Facets.
You know, during the pandemic, the President of the Republic of the Philippines make a national address that the PNP and the AFP is the number one frontline. That in Constitution, the PNP and the AFP is the one making the security in terms of the local enemy and the enemy from outside. Okay, during the pandemic, the number one affected is the loved ones or relatives of every single police officer. Remember that some police officer were affected and was killed cause of the coronavirus or COVID. They are the one serving the nation as the frontliners to obey the statement of the President, implement the enhanced community quarantine nationwide.
Our platforms.
The EHR platform, I am not well versed with that, but the DPRM Kamprame already adopt that kind of electronic platform in terms of monitoring, analysis, statistics, and the Philippine National Police already adopt that electronic type of platform. And the Philippine National Police is always welcome when there is a new technology to help boost, lessen the backlog in terms of statistics, accounting, and records. The human resource in our office they call it is not the human resource but the admin office. It is the brain or the nucleus of the police station. Not only in the police station, also in the national level, the regional level, and the district level down to the station level. Remember that in every office, small office or big office, there is a human resource department, and if you don't have that kind of office, the human resource department or the administrative office, you are running office without a brain. That's my personal opinion. You know that the labor code of the Philippines is the number one protection of every employee. In the police service, there are separate office to cope up with problems of every police officer. Okay, there are the legal service, the National Police Commission, the DILG, particularly the DILG. The DILG is the head of the Philippine National Police, and they are always very watchful in coping and addressing the problem of every police officer. Okay, of the labor code. In terms of the labor code is the number one protection of every employee. To avoid abuses from their employer, and labor code is very important. Without labor code, labor malpractices or retrenchment from the company, you cannot stop it because there is no practice in the observance of the labor code. That is why the labor code is the protection of every employee against the abusive employer. That's my answer. Okay na?
Meron ka pa hindi nasabi.
Ha?
Meron ka pa hindi nasabi.
Ano?
Yung kailangan ng physical exam.
Okay. Hindi, cut mo na lang yan ha. Okay,
What
next.
are the selection methods to company practice?
Okay na. Iyan mo na lang.
Do you adhere to the labor code of the Philippines in what terms?
Ha?
Tapos na.
Sige, ano mo?